Kungfu, Kungfu or Gongfu. Gongfu is a Chinese term referring to any study, learning, or practice that requires patience, energy, and time to complete, often used in the West to refer to Chinese martial arts. It is only in the late 20th century that this term was used in relation to Chinese martial arts by the Chinese community. The Oxford English Dictionary defines the term Kung Fu as a primarily unarmed Chinese martial art resembling karate. This illustrates how the meaning of this term has been changed in English. The origin of this change can be attributed to the misunderstanding or mistranslation of the term through movie subtitles or dubbing. In its original meaning, Kung Fu can refer to any skill achieved through hard work and practice, not necessarily martial arts. The Chinese literal equivalent of Chinese martial art would be Aorzhenggua Sha to the first. In Chinese, Gongfu is a compound of two words, combining ashi meaning work, achievement, or merit, and a which is alternately treated as being a word for man, or as a particle or nominal suffix with diverse meanings. A literal rendering of the first interpretation would be achievement of man, while the second is often described as work and time effort. Its connotation is that of an accomplishment arrived at by great effort of time and energy. In Mandarin, when two first-tone words such as ga and ji and fa are combined, the second word often takes a neutral tone, in this case forming ga and gfu. The word is also sometimes written as a epsilon, this version often being used for more general, non-martial arts usages of the term. Originally, to practice Kung Fu did not just mean to practice Chinese martial arts. Instead, it referred to the process of one's training, the strengthening of the body and the mind, the learning and the perfection of one's skills, rather than to what was being trained. It refers to excellence achieved through long practice in any endeavor. This meaning can be traced to classical writings, especially those of Neo-Confucianism, which emphasize the importance of effort in education. In the colloquial, one can say that a person's Kung Fu is good in cooking, or that someone has Kung Fu in calligraphy. Saying that a person possesses Kung Fu in an area implies skill in that area, which they have worked hard to develop. Someone with bad Kung Fu simply has not put enough time and effort into training, or seems to lack the motivation to do so. Kung Fu is also a name used for the elaborate fusion tea ceremony. However, the phrase ashui does exist in Chinese and could be translated as the skills of the martial arts. See also, Negong, Qigong, Chinese philosophy, references.